Soy yo, DJ, tu gran amigo y el anfitrión de DJs BrewTube, y hoy nos vamos a criticar otra cerveza artesanal de México. ¿Y qué cerveza es? Es el Baja Black. That's right, guys. It's time for another Mexican craft beer review. That's right. I've gone past the macros now. I've drank every one that I could find. I did my duty. It took more than one for the team. So today we're going to go to Baja Brewing Company, who's in San Jose El Cabo, Mexico, and we're going to have their Baja Black. Now this is a Schwarzbier, or black beer in German, and this is a little bit different one. Usually on their website they're saying they've brewed this with an ale yeast, but Schwarzbiers are usually lagers in a traditional sense. And you know, Schwarzbier is a really old style that dates back to like the 1400s. So if they're doing this with an ale yeast, I wonder what it's done to the beer and how it tastes. This is 6% ABV beer, and they don't give any IBUs on it, but they're saying it's low bitterness, and generally Schwarzbiers range from 20 to 32 IBUs. Sorry, this is a mosquito condition. This is the kind of review that you do with mosquito repellent on after it's rained here in the tropics. Anyways, they've designed this to be of low bitterness, and they promote that it's low bitterness on the website, and it's supposed to be a tasty beer. And as you know, Schwarzbiers are sort of like the German kind of equivalent in some ways, like the lager version of like a dry Irish stout, sort of that range. So let's get this bad boy open in the glass and see what's going down with Baja Brewing's Black. Boom, nice smoke off the top. Yeah, this is a twisty. Pretty cool crown. Now, Baja, I think, is a gypsy brewer, actually. It's, I believe, was started by an American, and they have other people brew it for them. So, let's see what's going on here. Wow, that is really dark. Let's get a little aggressive on it, see what kind of head we can get out of this bad boy. Should get some. It's only 6%. So, there we go. Really nice chocolatey colored head. We got a solid 2 fingers, really tightly packed bubbles. The top's a little bit sudsy. Lots of active carbonation coming up from the bottom, and I'm wiping off and looking in the sun, and this is really, really, really dark brown. There's just the slightest amount of light coming through this. Even as the head dissipates, we're not getting much more. Let's get a nose on this and see what's going down. A little bit of chocolate, like sweet milk chocolate, real sweet milk chocolate, caramel. The slightest hint of coffee. No hops at all in this one. It's all coffee, chocolate, and caramel, real sweet. So on their website, the brewer's saying that this isn't going to be bitter at all. It's going to be real sweet and yummy and whatever. Let's see what it tastes like. Let's see if it's in balance or not, because sometimes too sweet is just that, too sweet. Let's get a taste on it. It's not bad. A little bit thin. It does have some bitterness, like coffee bitterness, in the aftertaste. There's a little bit of chocolate in the taste and some caramel. It's not a real complex beer, but Schwarzbiers aren't generally real complex. I don't know if this is an ale yeast or not. It must be, because that's what they're saying on the website. It does not taste of it doesn't taste of lager yeast. It tastes nice and fresh. The guy at the beer box where I bought it said it had just come in. That doesn't mean how fresh it is, but it just come into him. Nice, pleasant coffee caramel aftertaste. It's not really bitter at all in a hoppy sense, but it does have a little bit of coffee bitterness that brings it all together, so it's not cloyingly sweet. This does remind me in a lot of ways of their Baja Stout, which is an oatmeal stout. It had a better mouthfeel, but there's oats in there. This is meant to drink quickly and be a light, refreshing beer, and it's not bad at all. So, got to give this bad boy a grade. What do the other guys think about it? Rate Beer's giving it a 49. As usual, like I say, Rate Beer, fuck off. Your metrics are just garbage. And Beer Advocate's giving it 81, which is like a B- on my scale. I'm going to give this a B- also, as Schwarzbiers go. It's a decent beer for down here. Yeah, you know what? I'll give it a B. I'll give it like an 80, like an 84, just a B. 85, that range, just a B. The lowest level B that I got. Can't remember the scale right now because I've been on vacation so long, but it's not a bad beer at all. I'd drink it again. I don't know if I'd seek it out, but for what it is and for where I am right now, it's pretty good and tasty, and it doesn't taste like macro lager piss water. So that's like a fucking saving grace in its own. So we gotta talk about something important now, guys. We gotta talk about thinking globally. I'm down in the freaking Caribbean. I'm thinking globally as hell right now. We gotta drink locally. We gotta support the craft beer movement. We gotta keep this thing growing, guys. You know what? Don't stop. have more diversity, and especially when you're down here in Mexico, support these craft brewers down here. They need our help. They're small, and the big boys are trying to squelch them out. Buy the craft beer down here, give it a try, and leave comments for them. They have English websites too. Leave comments for them so they can get better. So thanks a million, guys, for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Until the next DJs BrewTube beer review down here in the Mexican sun, that's a big peace out.